Ladies and gentlemen, the month-long wait is finally over. I'm finally back in my bedroom where I stream WITM. It's been a long month of mostly impatience by me waiting for my room to be renovated, but finally we are back. WITM is back, and we can continue our WrestleMania season. We got a bit of a new format. I'm recording offline, but the benefit of that is we are now recording in a beautiful, smooth 1080p resolution, 60 frames per second using an Elgato HD60 capture card. WITM is going to look better than ever, and we hope to make content better than ever. And we're going to start things off with week 3 of the month of March, 3 weeks before WrestleMania 35. And Corey will be in action. The match that is scheduled originally as Corey versus Bobby Lashley. That changed a little bit, and we're going to head in the ring where Lio Rush is in the ring with the former Intercontinental Champion and longtime rival of Corey, Bobby Lashley. Let's hear what they have to say addressing the Intercontinental Champion, Corey. Okay, and Lio Rush is going to be speaking. Bobby Lashley is in the ring with him. It looks like he's speaking to Bobby Lashley, but he's pretty much addressing the WWE Universe and Corey, as we'll find out in a moment. What does the hype man for Bobby Lashley and occasional tag team partner of Bobby Lashley, Lio Rush, have to say? This is a very important time in the world of sports. Of course, here in WWE, WrestleMania is just 3 weeks away. And in other sports, like the NBA, it's almost playoff time. Now, everyone knows in the NBA playoffs, if you lose to your opponent 4 times, you're done. You're eliminated. You don't get a chance to go on and be the champion. And yet, Bobby Lashley faced Corey 4 times during his Intercontinental title reign and walked out of each match still Intercontinental champion. So then, how the heck is Corey walking around as the Intercontinental champion heading into WrestleMania? Meanwhile, the almighty Bobby Lashley isn't currently on the WrestleMania card. It isn't fair and it isn't right, and we will not stand for it. The Intercontinental Champion Corey has made his way to the ring and responds to Lio Rush, with Bobby Lashley looking on. Well, Lio, I believe you're leaving out a few important details, like how I had a non-title victory over Lashley because you interfered after I hit Lashley with the Dark Descent, or how in Lashley's 4th title defense against me, I had to beat both Lashley and you. Then, I beat Lashley fair and square in his 5th defense against me to become the Intercontinental Champion. So I'd say Lashley and I are about even, and the deserving champion is the one who's going to WrestleMania as champion and will leave WrestleMania as champion. Me, Lio Rush responds to Corey. You may be going to WrestleMania as champion, but have you seen how fast the big man Lashley has been climbing up the Intercontinental title division rankings? One way or another, Lashley will walk out of WrestleMania once again Intercontinental champion. But for now, we still have a lot more going for us than you do. Me, I'm the 24-year-old piece of gold. The almighty Bobby Lashley looks like money, smells like money, has the best poses in the WWE, and will soon have his Intercontinental title back. And you, well, who really cares about you, Corey? Your best friend Andrew is on 205 Live, which means I hang out with him more than you do, and I'm not even his friend. I mean, really, do you even have any friends besides Andrew in the WWE? As a matter of fact, since you like to say you're always battle ready, I challenge you to find someone in that locker room who is actually willing to tag with you tonight against myself and Lashley. If you can't find anybody, then Lashley and I will face you in a 2-on-1 handicap match. Corey responds to Lio Rush's challenge. Challenge accepted. I may not have a lot of friends back there, but I guarantee I can find someone back there who'd love to come to that ring and shut you up and knock the so-called almighty Bobby Lashley off his pedestal. I'll see you later inside this ring, or as I like to call it, the War Zone. Alright, and from there, we're going to kick off the Raw portion of this episode. Corey will be in action. The question is, will it be a 2-on-1 handicap match against Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush, or will Corey find a tag team partner somewhere in the Raw locker room that will tag with him to take on Lio Rush and Bobby Lashley? We'll find out shortly, as the next thing you see will be the entrances to the match. And one thing of note before we get into it, it was voted on our WITM Facebook page by some of our regular viewers that we are now going to let the pros, Michael Cole, Byron Saxton, and Corey Graves, the in-game announcers, handle the commentary during matches. So once the match begins, I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to let the game handle the commentary. I'm going to sit down and enjoy the match just like you guys will. And the next time you hear my voice will be after the match with my post-match thoughts. And then we'll do our results and rankings update and head on to the SmackDown portion of our episode. With that said, let's get to the entrances of the match.
It's the 24-year-old piece of gold.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 160 pounds, Lio Rush.
I came to collect, so hand me the checks. Damage your crew, yeah, I wreck. I'm coming straight for your neck. I've been in the back, playing the perfect.
An incredible athlete,
No way to
a
get
high
up, I ain't
flyer.
playing no games, so yeah, it's a wrap. Thought you catch me sleeping on
One of the most exciting superstars today. Lio Rush is the type of dude you'd love to punch in the mouth. The problem is, you probably won't catch him again. Talk about this man.
And his partner, from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, Bobby Lashley.
One of the most impressive athletes ever to step foot in a WWE ring. A successful mixed martial artist. Lashley is finally back where he belongs in WWE.
That's one point. This is a man of Bobby Lashley. He spent 10 years away from WWE, but he had unfinished business. He felt like he had more he wanted to accomplish. And so far, Bobby Lashley is on track to do just that.
And their opponents, first, from Erie, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 310 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Corey.
Guys, is there a chance the champ is underestimating the importance of this match?
I don't think so, Cole. I mean, of course the title's not on the line, but I don't think that makes the champ any less determined here tonight.
This is the rage in every tear I cry.
his entrance, the Intercontinental Champion Corey grabs a microphone. Does he have a tag team partner tonight to take on Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush? Let's find out. As it turns out, I do have a tag team partner tonight. It's a man who is making his return to Raw, the place where even the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar shook his hand once as a sign of respect. My tag team partner tonight is Raw's newest signing and a friend of mine, the Laughing Evangelist, Gerald.
Yeah.
And his partner, from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Gerald.
Stay with us. We've got a huge tag team match coming up.
And both these teams coming in tonight are looking to make a statement, which means we might see these two teams do things we've never seen them do in the past.
High opponent be biased when I peek the timeline behind him and see no highness as high as him. He reigns, Lord, firearms are too short to aim for him. Call him extremist, he leaks Katrinas with his brainstorming. That's quite enormous, to say the least. Our God is a beast, his wrath is the sound of a lion roaring. Since he's topped by none, I'm on hip-hop's front line, screaming from the top of my lungs. Our God!
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go. Oh, what impact! Lights out, DDT connects. Corey, Lio Rush appears to be in phenomenal shape here tonight, but let's be honest, regardless of how ripped he gets, he will almost always be up against somebody more powerful than him.
Yeah, you're right, Cole, and as impressive as all those flips and flops look, Lio Rush is always one good power move away from being the 24-year-old pile of dust. Beautiful technique.
Corey makes a great point, Byron. Lio Rush gets caught on the wrong side of a powerbomb or bear hug. His night could be over in a hurry.
Agreed, but what Lio Rush lacks in power, he more than makes up with in his speed and agility. Remember, you can't overpower him if you can't catch him.
Oh!
Oh! Tag. Oh. Well, it sounds like a question with no good answer to it, Corey, but I've got to ask, how do you beat somebody as dominant as Lashley?
You got to get help. Just go back and look at the few times Lashley's lost. Almost every single time it took outside interference to get the job done.
Corey brings up a good point. Outside interference has been the common denominator in many of Lashley's losses, dating back to Finlay employing the help of Hornswoggle to defeat Lashley for the United States Championship.
And similar,
This is it.
he's definitely starting to lose it here.
How'd he do that?
I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that. In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
Down into the shoulder.
Wow, that hurt.
He looks a bit off his game here.
In a standard tag team match. Submission time. Is he done? And he escapes the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous.
Tagged in. Oh, and a kick.
Right to the midsection.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
This might be it.
Oh my.
In off the tag. For a superstar, their debut is supposed to be triumphant celebration of years of hard work finally paying off. But for Lio Rush,
We've seen it's heating up now.
Irish whip.
Whoa, what a flip.
Incredible.
As Michael mentioned, Lio Rush's NXT debut was ruined when he was ambushed from behind by the Velveteen Dream, who left Rush lying following a purple Rainmaker.
Yeah, right before that attack, Rush was going to go on about how he was the man of the hour, and that was 1 hour it was taken from him. And to be fair, he wants it back tonight.
Here comes Batista! What a spear from the animal! That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Peanuts are usually served when you take to the air like that.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Showing some quickness there. What a strike.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue, but it's going to take a lot more than that to stop him here tonight.
It looks to me like his partner's itching to get in there, and now might be a good time to give him what he wants.
You gotta believe this one's over. Keep your eye on this one. Incoming.
This is his opportunity to win this thing.
And there's the cover. 1, 2, and he kicks out.
Gonna take more than that.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Gets the tag.
Another great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever been hotter here in WWE. He's on the defensive now. If they want to win this match, he really needs to make a tag soon.
Nothing good happens outside the ring, which is why I love it when guys go out there. Things are going to heat up now, fellas.
Don't write him off just yet, guys. From what I see, these guys are pretty evenly matched at this point.
He's got to hurry if he doesn't want to get counted out here.
Time's certainly not on his side, Michael.
Boom, right across the small of the back.
Nobody controls the pace of a match.
Ooh, what impact. But can he follow up here? Given the number of times we've seen it tonight, calling it a finisher might be a bit of a stretch.
Ring rattling. He's resilient, but he may not be doing himself any long-term favors by staying in this one. He needs to find a way to create some space or else this thing's over.
He's in a bad spot here, Cole. It's absolutely vital that he get to his corner and make the tag. Otherwise, this match is over. Oh, nasty impact. Can he finish him off here?
Dodges a bullet there. Looks like we're going to get the tag. There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Ooh! Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
To think, I almost wrote him off for
That should do it right there. 2. He's got to be running on empty at this point.
Yeah, but he's hurt, guys.
He's looking at it.
Harsh impact.
This is all but over. Getting it done. He's making a statement here with this attack. Uh-oh. Looking for the finish.
That has got to be it.
It could be over here.
This is it.
And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
It's not over yet.
Showing off some of his speed there.
That's gonna hurt.
Tear your hamstring.
Oh!
Boom! This might be it.
Oh, my.
Great effort from both these teams, guys, but at this point, both sides look to be struggling here.
Ooh, what impact.
Ooh, nasty impact.
These superstars wearing the wounds right now of what has been an absolutely thrilling matchup.
Momentum clearly in his corner. When this guy's on, look out. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Back now inside the ring. Eludes that one. Dodges that one.
Beautiful technique.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Wicked clothesline. Big time takedown right there.
This might just be it for him, Michael.
And setting him up. Vicious knee.
Boom, what impact. The intensity of this match has been incredible. And it's reversed. Now he's working that exploit. We have seen him nail it.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Here's the cover for the win. 3.
What an incredible tag team contest.
That match deserves another look. Here we go.
He's getting after it here. He ain't messing around. Yeah, he's putting in the work. And this is how he ended it.
Here are your winners, Corey and Gerald.
You heard the ring announcer.
This one's over. And here's your winner.
No wonder these guys won. They work together like they've been teaming up since birth.
And I can imagine there aren't too many people at home regretting tuning in for that amazing match. Wow.
I peep the timeline behind him and see no highness as high as him. He reigns Lord, firearms are too short to aim for him. Call him extremist, he leads to dream.
Okay, so how about that matchup? Gerald doing the bulk of the work for his team and leading his team to victory. This essentially ended up being a 2-on-1 handicap match, but instead of Corey versus Lashley and Roush, it was essentially Gerald versus Lashley and Roush. And on his return to Monday Night Raw, he's showing signs of greatness that he had during his previous run on Raw, hitting several big boots and spears to both Lashley and Roush, pinning the man that spent over a year as Intercontinental Champion, Bobby Lashley, in a very successful return to Monday Night Raw for the Laughing Evangelist. With that said, let's get to our Raw results and rankings update before we move to the SmackDown portion of the episode. Okay, and here are your results from this edition of Monday Night Raw, the Raw 3 weeks before WrestleMania. We kicked things off with a Raw Women's Championship match as Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss defended her Raw Women's title against Ronda Rousey, the real life Raw Women's Champion. And Alexa Bliss is going to remain our Raw Women's Champion, retaining over Ronda Rousey. Then we had non-title action. The Raw Tag Team Champions, The Ascension, defeated the team of Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. In women's tag team action, non-title action, the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Boston Hug Connection, Bayley and Sasha Banks defeated Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan, representing the Riot Squad. Then we had women's tag team action as the team of Nia Jax and Tamina teamed with Becky Lynch to defeat Mickie James and Dana Brooke, as well as Charlotte Flair. More women's action with rivals Ruby Riott and Natalya going head-to-head, and Ruby Riott picked up that victory over Natalya. And our match for the Raw portion of this episode, Gerald made his return to Monday Night Raw, teaming with the Intercontinental Champion Corey to lead his team to victory over Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush. And in the main event, Drew McIntyre defeated Finn Balor. How does this all affect the rankings on Raw? I'm going to do the rankings update off screen and let you know what the rankings look like in just a moment when we do our rankings update for Raw. Okay, here is your rankings update following this edition of Raw. We'll start things off with the Women's Tag Team Division. Boston Hug Connection remains your Women's Tag Team Champions. Number 1 contenders are Nia Jax and Tamina. Number 2, Naomi and Carmella. Number 3, The Iconics. Number 4, The Riot Squad. In the Raw Women's Singles Division, Alexa Bliss remains Raw Women's Champion. The number 1 contender, Becky Lynch. Number 2, Ruby Riott. Number 3, Ronda Rousey. Number 4, Lacey Evans. Number 5, Natalya. Number 6, Charlotte Flair. Number 7, Mickie James. And number 8, Dana Brooke. In the Raw Men's Tag Team Division, the Ascension are Raw Tag Team Champions. Number 1 contenders are Lucha House Party. Number 2, Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. Number 3, the B Team. Number 4, the Bank Robbers of WITM. Number 5, the Revival. Number 6, Aleister Black and Ricochet. Number 7, Heath Slater and Rhino. Number 8, Heavy Machinery. And number 9, Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. In the Intercontinental Championship Division, the Intercontinental Champion is WITM's Corey. Number 1 contender is Mojo Rawley. Number 2, Shelton Benjamin. Number 3, Tyler Breeze. Number 4, Apollo Crews. Number 5, Elias. Number 6, Baron Corbin. Number 7, Jinder Mahal. Number 8, WITM's Gerald. Number 9, Bobby Lashley. Number 10, Titus O'Neil. Number 11, No Way Jose. Number 12, EC3. And number 13, Dean Ambrose. And finally, in the Universal Championship Division, the champion is Brock Lesnar. Number 1 contender, Seth Rollins. Number 2, Finn Balor. Number 3, Drew McIntyre. Number 4, Roman Reigns. And number 5, Braun Strowman. So now we move on to the SmackDown portion of our episode. Let's find out if we'll see AI Master in action. Okay, so AI Master is not scheduled to compete on this edition of SmackDown Live. about 2.5 weeks before WrestleMania. So let's do our SmackDown Live results and then a rankings update, and then we'll go to the 205 Live portion of the episode. In tag team action, the New Day picked up a victory over the Usos. The New Day was represented by Xavier Woods and Big E, and accompanied by Kofi Kingston, currently part of the WWE title division. In non-title action, Asuka picked up a victory over the surprising SmackDown Women's Champion, Lana, who won the title at Fastlane. The recently reunited Hardy Boys defeated the Colognes. R-Truth, accompanied by Carmella, defeated Rusev. The Bar and Daniel Bryan defeated Gallows Anderson and Andrade in 6-man tag action. And in the main event, Kevin Owens was victorious over Randy Orton. And I went ahead and did the rankings update for SmackDown off screen, so here is your SmackDown Live rankings update. In the Women's Tag Team division, the Boston Hug Connection are Women's Tag Team Champions. Number 1 contenders are Nia Jax and Tamina. Number 2, Naomi and Carmella. Number 3, the Iconics. Number 4, the Riot Squad. In the SmackDown Women's Singles division, the champion is Lana. Number 1 contender, Becky Lynch. Number 2, Lacey Evans. Number 3, Asuka. Number 4, Mandy Rose. Number 5, Charlotte Flair. Number 6, Nikki Cross. And number 7, Sonya Deville. In the men's SmackDown's Tag Team division, the champions are Gallows and Anderson. Number 1 contenders, the Hardy Boys. Number 2, the New Day. Number 3, the Usos. Number 4, the Bar. Number 5, Sanity. Number 6, Aleister Black and Ricochet. And number 7, the Colognes. In the United States Championship division, the champion is Samoa Joe. Number 1 contender is WITM's AI Master. Got the week off, but remains number 1 contender. If he can do that for 2 more SmackDown Lives before WrestleMania, he will face Samoa Joe for the U.S. title at WrestleMania. Can AI Master earn that one-on-one title opportunity? That remains to be seen. Number 2 contender, Shinsuke Nakamura. Number 3, Rusev. Number 4, R-Truth. Number 5, Rey Mysterio. Number 6, Eric Rowan. Number 7, Aiden English. Number 8, Andrade. In the WWE title division, the champion is Kevin Owens. Number 1 contender, AJ Styles. Number 2, Daniel Bryan. Number 3, Randy Orton. Number 4, Ali. And number 5, Kofi Kingston. Now we move on to 205 Live. Will we see the Cruiserweight Champion, Andrew, in action? And it looks like we will. He's pictured there in the start show screen. And he will be, well, he will not be taking on Humberto Carrillo because Carrillo will be competing in the finals of the Cruiserweight tournament to determine Andrew's opponent at WrestleMania for Andrew's Cruiserweight title. Humberto Carrillo will be facing Akira Tozawa on this 205 Live, with the winner challenging Andrew for the Cruiserweight title at WrestleMania. So we're going to have to find a new opponent for Andrew. I'm going to do that off screen. We'll reveal who that opponent is in just a moment, and then get straight to the entrances of the match and the match. Alright, and Brian Kendrick will take Humberto Carrillo's place as Andrew's opponent. We'll find out who won that Cruiserweight Tournament Finals match between Akira Tozawa and Humberto Carrillo to determine Andrew's opponent for the Cruiserweight title at WrestleMania following Andrew's match. But for now, we will get into Andrew's match as the Cruiserweight Champion, Andrew Spud Strong, accompanied by one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Bayley. Andrew's manager and girlfriend takes on a man that Andrew is quite familiar with, Brian Kendrick. Same as Corey's match, I'm going to let the game handle the commentary. You'll hear me afterwards with my post-match thoughts, and then our results and rankings update. Enjoy the match.
I'm a man with a plan. So listen up good now, degenerate masses. You ain't gonna learn it in your high school classes. Yes, it ain't written down, and you know that's true. There's a lot of famous people with the talent and you where fame may say you can be a serious earner. So put your weight on more than only after learner. The story so far is one hell of a mess. So come and let me lead you through the wilderness. I'm a man with a plan. the proverbial trees. It ain't as simple as a line.
And his opponent, accompanied by Bayley from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 165 pounds, the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Andrew.
Hey, Corey, what do you think the champ's game plan is for this one? He's going to be looking to end this one as fast as he can. The longer this match goes, the more chance of injury. The last thing he wants to do is relinquish his championship due to an injury he sustained in a non-title match.
The time for talk is over. We'll find out who the best is in the ring right now.
I am so excited this moment is finally here. These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
Boom, what impact. Ooh, right down on the knee.
Nailed it.
Face crusher. What a strike. Ooh, what impact.
He's starting to stumble here, but he's not appearing too worse for wear, at least not yet anyway.
Hey,
Ouch.
you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the territory, and he knows that. I doubt he's all that concerned at this point.
I think a lot of people right now are scratching their heads wondering how he let this match get so out of hand.
Oh! Boom!
Clothesline. Right in the back of the neck.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Roll.
Beautiful takedown into the knee bar.
Oh, it's over. Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not.
Ooh, right down on the knee. A knee drop.
He's struggling a bit here. He'll need to find a way to turn things around here.
If he wants to win this thing, he's going to need to make some changes here. There's no way he can stay in this match if he doesn't. Oh, my goodness, what an impactful STO.
He's back in control here.
There may be no coming back from that slam.
Yes, takes it. A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
And last but not least, there was this.
Here is your winner, Andrew.
That's an impressive win right there.
And that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count. Hard it will be not to think about that amazing match we just saw. We must move on here, guys.
All right, no major surprise there. Andrew doing as we've seen him do many times before, making easy work of a talented opponent. Just another clinical Andrew match. The rolling knee bar with perfect positioning in the center ring. And then a few moves later, Andrew connected with that flat line, and that was all she wrote. Andrew picking up more momentum heading into WrestleMania. That is, assuming he makes it there. Forgot to mention prior to the match, Andrew is still on probation due to rumors swirling of him talking with his former agent and advocate the cycling champion Lance Armstrong about possibly taking performance-enhancing drugs, as Lance did. But Andrew cleared his test once again. Obviously, was able to compete tonight. And we get closer and closer to WrestleMania, and all signs point to Andrew making it to WrestleMania, fully cleared, and defending his Cruiserweight title against either Akira Tozawa or Humberto Carrillo. Which of those men will face Andrew at WrestleMania if he's cleared for the Cruiserweight title? Let's find out and go to our 205 Live results. Okay, here are your results from this edition of 205 Live. Cedric Alexander defeated Mike Kanellis in the opening match. Mike accompanied by his wife Maria Kanellis. Lindsay Dorado represented Lucha House Party, accompanied by the rest of Lucha House Party, Kalisto and Greg Metalik, to defeat Aria Davari. Akira Tozawa is the man that, should Andrew be cleared, face Andrew Spudstrong for the Cruiserweight title at WrestleMania in 2.5 weeks. Tozawa and Andrew have a lot of history, usually as allies, but at WrestleMania, they will be opponents with Andrew's Cruiserweight title on the line. And of course, as we just witnessed, Andrew making easy work of Brian Kendrick in the main event. Now let's go into our rankings update. I went ahead and updated the rankings off screen. And the Cruiserweight Division rankings are as follows. The champion is Andrew Spudstrong. Number 1 contender, Akira Tozawa. Number 2, Drew Gulak. Number 3, Buddy Murphy. Number 4, Lio Rush. Number 5, Humberto Carrillo. Number 6, Cedric Alexander. Number 7, Mike Kanellis. Number 8, Kalisto. Number 9, Lindsay Dorado. Number 10, Tony Nese. Number 11, Graham Metalik. Number 12, Aria Davari. Number 13, Jack Gallagher. And number 14, Brian Kendrick. So now we move on to NXT UK. We've seen Jack, one half of the Demons, make his tag team debut and wrestle in a few tag team matches. We have yet to see him actually wrestle on his main assigned brand as a singles competitor. Will we see his first singles match tonight? We will not. So I'm going to head off screen and sim, and I'll be back in just a moment with your NXT UK results and rankings update. Okay, here are your NXT UK results. In non-title action, a very rare 5-man match. Joseph Connors defeated the United Kingdom champion Pete Dunne in 5-man action. Ashton Smith, Sam Gradwell, and Mike Hitchman all took no decisions. Also in non-title action, the NXT UK Women's Champion Rhea Ripley defeated Shea Brookside. Noam Dar defeated Jordan Devlin. Travis Banks defeated Dave Mastiff. And Danny Burch defeated Saxon Huxley. And I went ahead and did the rankings update for NXT UK off screen. Let's see how the rankings look now. The NXT UK Women's Champion is Rhea Ripley. Number 1 contender Kaylee Ray. Number 2 Charlie Morgan. Number 3 Millie McKenzie. Number 4 Isla Dawn. Number 5 Killer Kelly. Number 6 Jenny. Number 7 Jazzy Gabert. Number 8 Nina Samuels. Number 9 Toni Storm. Number 10 Shea Brookside. And in the NXT UK Tag Team Division, the champions are Gallus. Number 1 contenders Grizzled Young Veterans. Number 2 Eichner and Barthel. Number 3 Andrews and Webster. Number 4 Mustache Mountain. And number 5 Williams and Jordan. And in the United Kingdom Championship Division, the champion is Pete Dunne. Number 1 contender Travis Banks. Number 2 Danny Burch. Number 3 Ashton Smith. Number 4 Mike Hitchman. Number 5 Ligero. Number 6 Eddie Dennis. Number 7 Joe Coffey. Number 8 Dave Mastiff. Number 9 Walter. Number 10 WITM's Jack. Number 11 Sam Gradwell. Number 12 Joseph Connors. Number 13 Noam Dar. Number 14 Saxon Huxley. And number 15 Jordan Devlin. Now we move on to NXT. Before I do, I just want to make sure that I actually put Aaron Danger back in the division when I download his new car. I did. Okay. Now we move on to NXT. Will we see either the Demons or Degenerates in action? We do know that next week the Degenerates face Aleister Black and Ricochet in the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, but will they compete tonight? Or will any of the Demons compete tonight? And we will have a match here in NXT, and it is a huge one. I just read the NXT results from the NXT that really occurred in the third NXT that occurred in March, and that night they had a 5-man match to determine the number one contender to the NXT Championship, the man who would challenge for the NXT Championship at NXT TakeOver New York at WrestleMania weekend. And so the entire NXT Championship division that we have, plus Matt Riddle from the North American title division, who was in the real life version of the match, will compete for the right to challenge Ricochet for the NXT title at NXT TakeOver New York. It's going to be Matt Riddle, Captain Casey of the Demons, Johnny Gargano, Velveteen Dream, and Zimms of the Degenerates. 5-man match with huge implications. The next thing we see will be the entrances. This is going to be a good one with a lot at stake. Let's get that match, or the entrances, and then the match underway, and I'll be back afterwards with my post-match thoughts.
Bro.
Making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 216 pounds, Matt Riddle.
Let me know, bro. Let me know, bro.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
I can't think of a
Let me
better
know,
match
bro.
to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
Let me know, bro. Let me know, bro. Let me know, bro.
And his opponent, first, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 130 pounds, the Captain, Casey.
Guys, we're getting the night started with an amazing matchup here.
You're absolutely right, Cole. In fact, I don't think there's a better way to start this night than with this match right here.
They're on their feet for Johnny.
And Lashley, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano.
Define who this young man is. Johnny Gargano is a superstar who has scratched and clawed for everything in his career. Traveled the world before arriving here in NXT, where the NXT faithful has embraced him with everything they have.
It has been an up and down road in the career for Johnny Gargano. But I'll tell you what, there's one thing that's remained true. Johnny Gargano has never abandoned who he is.
Here on NXT, it's
Velveteen Dream.
And from Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C., weighing in at 200
stratosphere in sports entertainment.
And known for his combination of ruthlessness and unbridled flamboyancy.
Velveteen Dream.
Anything you can do, the Velveteen Dream can do better.
Velveteen Dream.
The real deal.
Velveteen
This kid's
Dream.
got it all. WWE Universe,
Velveteen Dream.
intoxicated by the dream. How can you not be? So charismatic.
I'm not gonna lie, it's hard for me to take my eyes off him.
It's dream time.
What's he doing now?
Byron, anything he wants. He's a Velveteen Dream.
Velveteen Dream.
Corey, I think he wants you to go talk to him.
Velveteen Dream. Velveteen Dream.
And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 130 pounds, the Anarchist, Z.
Inside, you are innocence personified, and I will drag you down and sell you out. Run away. I am cold like December snow.
What a great match we have here to start off this night, guys.
And Michael, I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
He carries himself like a rock star and has many epic performances to his name already. It's time to experience the Velveteen Dream.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Aside from Saxton's commentary, this has all the makings of an epic match.
The Velveteen Dream already has an iconic style, legion of fans, and multiple Match of the Year candidates. And the amazing thing is that the guy's only 23 years old.
Now you can be sure that by the time the Velveteen Dream finishes performance, a heck of a lot of people are going to know his name.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Harsh impact.
Vertical suplex.
Nice.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Bringing it back into the ring. Back in the ring now.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
What a clothesline.
Ouch.
He's starting to feel it here. He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank, though.
Beautiful technique.
Ooh, knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
We've got it covered. He stops the count. He's in a bad spot, guys.
I wouldn't be surprised if he hightails it through the crowd. You should go with him, Byron.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole. Oh, nasty impact.
He's not looking like himself here. Looks like he may have let his guard down there for a moment, and it cost him.
Yeah, but he's got a very untraditional approach tonight, which includes spending a great deal of time outside the ring. That might help him in the long run. We'll see.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
Talk about rocking the jaw. He's in a vulnerable spot now, guys.
Look at him. He's wide open for attack. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Back in from the floor.
Guys, some superstars do what they do for money, fame, or titles.
Uh-oh, forearm gonna cut off the wind.
Looks like he has other plans here.
I think he was just looking to soften him up a little here.
Boom. Nice.
Olympic slam!
Byron touched on how grateful Johnny is for his fans' support, but not everybody is on the same bandwagon. The undersized Gargano has always been the underdog and has had his fair share of doubters throughout his career.
Yep, and I would be one of them. I'll admit, Johnny can sometimes be the whole shebang, but at some point you need to have loftier goals than respect to survive in this industry.
Bam!
Sleeper slam! Oh boy, he is rolling. Look out, look out! This could be it! Ooh, that almost came out of nowhere.
He's got him covered. He kicks out before 3.
Yeah, seemed to be just testing the waters a bit there. Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Cutter! This just might be enough for him to take the victory.
He's going for the pin.
He's not looking good here. Guys, he's gonna have to...
Mass!
Golly! No doubt about that one.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
He's starting to stagger a bit, but it's gonna take a lot more than that to stop him here tonight.
This isn't his first rodeo. He had to expect to take on some offense here tonight.
Overhand right lands.
What's he gonna do with it? He has something big planned.
Olympic slam! Nice!
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
He caught him slipping. And that was only a 1.
Too early in the match to end it.
He's looking at it.
Death Valley bomb.
Is it enough to end this match?
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
He's in control. This could...
Beautiful technique. Can he finish the job?
Belly to belly. He goes for the cover.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
This battle's not over yet.
Nice kick out.
Feel it, guys.
There it is. I'm feeling it.
What? This could be it. No, he lets him out.
Yeah, I think he knew he wasn't going to get the submission there.
What's he got in mind?
Attacking the arm.
Great way to break down your opponent.
He's starting to look beaten, guys. This might be the beginning of the end for him.
I'm not sure he has much left. Guys, you can tell he's drained, but I guarantee you...
Nailed it.
Nice.
Shut it down. Look at that.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
And that one grounds. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh, my goodness.
Pile driver. That's how...
Here he goes. Is he done? He lets it go.
Yeah, I wonder why.
This might be it.
Oh, my. Whoa, Gargano dodged that one.
Johnny's so quick. Oh, nasty impact.
Taking off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
Leg sweep.
Nicely done.
He's not going to like this. Counter here.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
When this guy's on, look out. Boom, what impact. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Oh, and it's a reversal. Olympic slam. There's a pin now. 2. Well, that was a close call.
How'd he do that?
These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook. Oh, there's more in their arsenal, I promise you that. I don't know what it is, but they'll find it.
Harsh impact.
Ooh, right in the face. Destroyed.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. Incoming. Punch right to the face. Comes up big with the revert. His shoulders are down. 2. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
It's gonna take more than that.
1, 2. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal. Wow. Hooked up.
Just breaking down the opponent.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What a strike. Suplex. Oh, what a right.
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Frankenstein. He may get the 3 count right here. This is it. Oh, somehow.
Incredible, absolutely incredible. Dream just barely got out of the way.
Toss to the outside. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Wait a minute. Gets him in position.
This is not going to end well for him, Michael.
Wow, what impact! We got a cover. 2! How does he keep doing this?
Yeah, but he's hurt, guys.
Oh boy, he is rolling. What a boot.
Look at this. Oof. No, there's the reversal. The shoulders are down. He breaks up the pin and the match continues. He's too quick for him there. Oh, drop kick.
Right on the money.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Belly to belly. Vicious. Oh, to the arm. Terrible. Oh, he's able to reverse it. Irish whip.
Gargano setting him up. Oh, long dart to the turnbuckle. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
You gotta believe this one's over. Drop kick.
Beautiful.
Hooked him up.
Oh, impactful slam. No, he reverses it. Ooh, what impact. He's on the ropes and the ref wisely stops the count. Oh, and he releases the hold.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole. Big slam.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Boom!
Look at this. T-bone. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Look at this. 1, 2. And the shoulders come up.
I don't believe it. He refused.
Here we go. Is he done? And he finds a way free.
Wow. That was just pure determination, Cole.
A second time.
That'll hinder your modeling career.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left?
Stunner! Stunner!
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
1, two. When this guy's on, look out. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
Dangerous.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Gargano locking it up.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Ooh, kick to the face.
Can he finish him off here?
Oh, right to the face. Here's his moment, Michael.
Looking for all the glory here. That could have been it right there.
Oh, nasty impact.
He's got the shoulders down. Oh, guys, there's the...
And the slam.
He's got him covered.
I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. You gotta believe this one's over. Back now inside the ring.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
No, reverses it.
Whoa, Gargano dodged that. Feel it, guys, feel it. I'm feeling it.
Now it's time to capitalize.
No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
Oh, what a slam.
Uh-oh. I think I know what's about to come. Boom. This one's over, guys.
His shoulders are down. 1, 2. Oh, how resilient was that?
Can you believe what he's withstood here tonight?
And he's taken down with authority.
I think I felt the ground shake on that one.
Right across the back of the neck.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
And he's heading back in.
Oh, here we go.
Russian leg sweep.
He's in full control now. He's in big trouble. No way! Good God! Inverted Frankensteiner!
Thunderous slam.
He's got the shoulders down. 2! This guy just refuses to quit. Not Gargano's looking to end it. Is he done? When this guy's on, look out. Whoa, it's another reversal.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that. Gargano setting him up. Oh, long dart into the turnbuckle.
We may be looking at our winner here, guys. The first one was vicious, but somehow...
Here's a cover. Could be it. 2. Looking for a ring rattling.
Wow, what a gritty performance.
And it's reversed.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this.
Oh, what impact.
That should do it.
Well, if it didn't work the first several times.
Oh, man, penny predicament. 1, 2, 3.
The cover, and this one's history. What a win.
Here's a few clips from the last match for us.
Almost forgot about this one. Man, this was great. Highlight for one superstar, low light for another. And here's a last look at this one.
Here is your winner, the Captain, Casey.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action.
How about that match? Entertaining from beginning to end. Easily the match of this episode, and it's going to be Captain Casey. Zimms was right there, but he was too distracted hitting his signature, the 318, to really notice what was going on with Captain Casey. And he is going to NXT TakeOver New York to face Ricochet for the NXT Championship. We have our second confirmed match of WrestleMania weekend, the other being Andrew versus Akira Tozawa for the Cruiserweight title, and now add Ricochet versus Captain Casey for the NXT Championship at NXT TakeOver New York. This could be the fast track to the main roster for not only Captain Casey, but his tag team partner Jack, should Captain Casey win the NXT Championship at TakeOver New York. And so now we will go to our NXT results and NXT rankings update. We'll be back in just a moment with those. Okay, here are your results from this edition of NXT. Captain Casey defeated Matt Riddle with no decision for Johnny Gargano, Velveteen Dream, and Zimms in a match to determine the number one contender to the NXT Championship. Captain Casey will go to NXT TakeOver New York during WrestleMania weekend to take on the longtime NXT champion Ricochet, and looking to capture his first gold in NXT and a fast track to the main roster. The Street Profits defeated Undisputed Era, represented by Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, and accompanied by Adam Cole and Roderick Strong. Shayna Baszler surprisingly faced off against one of her friends, Marina Shafir from the Four Horsewomen, and defeated her. In six-man tag action, the Forgotten Sons defeated the NXT Tag Team Champions War Raiders and the NXT Champion Ricochet. Very impressive win for Forgotten Sons, defeating a team of champions. And in the main event, Deonna Purrazzo defeated Mia Yim with no decision for Jessamine Duke. And how does this affect the rankings on NXT? Let's find out. I went ahead and updated them off screen. The NXT champion is Kairi Sane, number 1 contender Deonna Purrazzo, number 2 Shayna Baszler, number 3 Jessamine Duke, number 4 Rose, number 5 Aaliyah, number 6 Mia Yim, number 7 Tainara Conti, number 8 Candice LeRae, number 9 Vanessa Bourne, number 10 Marina Shafir, number 11 Bianca Belair, number 12 Io Shirai. In the NXT Tag Team Division, the champions are War Raiders, number 1 contenders Forgotten Sons, number 2 Street Profits, and number 3 Undisputed Era. In the North American title division, the champion is Adam Cole, baby. Number 1 contender Dominic Dijakovic, number 2 Aaron Danger of WITM, number 3 Kona Reeves, number 4 Keith Lee, number 5 Matt Riddle, number 6 Punishment Martinez, number 7 Cassius Ohno, and number 8 Shane Thorne. In the NXT Championship division, the champion is Ricochet, number 1 contender Zimms, number 2 Velveteen Dream, number 3 Captain Casey, number 4 Johnny Gargano. But remember, Captain Casey just won this match, the number 1 contenders match on this episode. He will be the man to face Ricochet next, regardless of what happens in the rankings. This is supposed to determine who might be next in line to face either Ricochet or Captain Casey for the title after TakeOver New York. Currently, that man will be Zimms. Now we move on to the Raw Minor Show main event, where we know we will not have a WITM match. So I'm going to sim off screen and then give you your results and rankings update, and then we'll wrap up the episode. We'll be back in a moment. Okay, and here is your rankings update for the Raw Minor Show main event. Lacey Evans defeated Tamina, accompanied by her tag team partner Nia Jax. The the Revival and EC3 defeated the B Team and Mojo Rawley in six-man tag action. And in the main event, the Raw Tag Team Champions, The Ascension, defeated Heath Slater and Rhino. Now we move on to Raw's main show, which will kick off our next episode. And I can tell you this much: Corey and Gerald will be action. Corey and Gerald will both be in action. We are also going to hear from Gerald following his return to Monday Night Raw during this episode, successfully tagging with Corey as his mystery partner to easily defeat Bobby Lashley and Ricochet, Gerald pretty much definitely did 90% of the work for his team in that match. Very impressive on his return. We're going to hear from him on the microphone following his return to Monday Night Raw after being released from his SmackDown Live contract. And we'll see Corey and Gerald in action. What will that match be and what will Gerald have to say? We'll have to find the next episode. And of course, we'll have matches from all the other weekly shows as well as we get closer and closer to WrestleMania, now just 2 weeks away. But that is going to do it for this episode. Following my sign off, there should be a screen that has all the updated WITM records for all of the WITM members for anybody interested. So stick around after I sign off for that. And until the next episode, well, not time to sign off yet. See, you can tell I haven't done this in a while. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single WITM posting. Check out the links in the description. It will give you, it won't matter because now's the end of the episode, but it will tell you all the matches that were on the card and give you quick links to go to those specific matches and shows. So in the future, you can look out for those if you don't necessarily want to watch every match on the card. And also, there'll be links to the WITM website where you can find out how to become a WITM member for yourself. There's also 2 Twitch links. The first is for Dying Big Fish 2, aka WITM's Dalton Roush. He streams on Twitch WW2K19 as well as some other games. And then Aaron, the creator of the Demons and Degenerates stables, streams on Twitch as well as Lord Falcon Claw 4018. Go check both of them out and support a couple of WIT members. And now, until the next episode, this is Corey with WITM Car Wrestling, signing off.